And welcome to What.io MCP Server. At What.io we have now launched the What.io MCP Server to fully bridge the gap between an API in the DPP database for What.io and any kind of agentic AI, or like in this case I will showcase Claude AI. What does it mean? It means that Claude or other AIs can immediately interact and talk to your digital product passport database. Of course, only the data you have access to through your credentials, but you can do a lot of things which is much more cumbersome to do in a back office administration interface. So basically everything you build up in the What.io DPP, you have the access to through your private key through API, but of course it's quite complex to work with API. That's why we built the MCP server, which is kind of the bridge between the data and the API technology directly for the AI agents like Claude. So let me show you very briefly. And this is basically the chat in Claude. I can, for instance, ask it to find a specific speaker. It will then list every single speaker in the database, and it also brings me all the links to the digital product passports. I can ask that if there is a specific field, does the economic operator, is it listed? Yes, it tells me it is. I can ask what data sheets, manuals, if there is something missing overall. It can compare products also between in a team. And there is so many ways. So it actually can edit parts, products and material. It can also compare between different products. And for instance, with the speakers, I was looking at Twitter, and now I can ask the system, this Twitter CMPN 0013, in what products is it used? So I have these amazing abilities to cross-check and double-check into the database, and here I get a complete list of the ones that have using this Twitter, this driver, and the ones that are not. And it's even clever enough to explain that there is another Twitter called 2801XL, which is used in some of the other ones. So this is just a super short introduction to the MCP server for AI Claude agent. And we will have some longer ones on YouTube coming shortly. Thank you.